Hey y'all, I have not done a vlog in a while. I am warming up some of my cheddar broccoli rice casserole that I made yesterday. Hey guys, so it has been kind of crazy. I have not uploaded a day in the life in a while. I've been doing grocery hauls and things like that, but it's been a while since I've done anyways, since I've done a day in the life. But the biggest update, I guess, is just that the kids have been so sick. Just back to back. Just so sick. I've been having to call off work. Even when I don't call off work, there's times my mom with her dad, like we rotate. Lily had the flu all last week. It started off Saturday, she had a fever. And then before that, she had a pretty bad cough. So I kept her home. And then the week before that, Dominic had bronchitis. And then after that, he would get fevers on and off and runny noses, and then he would be fine, but still continual sickness. Josiah had pink eye 3 days ago. He had a cough last week, but it didn't turn into anything. Yeah, I luckily did not get sick, will not get sick. Mama's gotta do everything, so I cannot afford to get sick. But and then before that, Dominic's diarrhea and throwing up in the beginning of the school year. I'm just so done with sickness. I'm so done, guys. Let me show you this stuff that I got. I've been more into natural health. Not to be fruity, I still, if you guys know, I take my kids to the doctors for everything. So, I got my kids vaccinated. I'm not that far into being natural, but I'm into building their immune system in natural ways. And I'm going to show you this stuff that I gave to Dominic, Josiah, and me, and we did not manage to get the flu. And even though Lily had the flu, she really only had it bad for about a day and a half. Her fever did spike up and down, but after the first day, she was up and playing. And most people, when they get the flu, especially kids, it's an all-week thing. So it definitely was a significant difference as opposed to if I wouldn't have given her the stuff, I believe. I'm going to show you in a minute. Okay, so if you're in Watertown, New York, and you watch my vlogs, we got this at the Mustard Seed. But if you're anywhere, they sell this at any kind of store, really. But if you have any natural stores, I would go there. It is called elderberry. Now, there are gummies and things like that, but I wouldn't say I wouldn't get them, but they're not as potent. They're not going to work as much as the syrup. So I'll show you guys in a minute the ingredients. But it is elderberry syrup, and it's specifically for kids. You give them, if they're sick, you give them a tablespoon twice a day. If they're not sick, but you're just doing it as a preventative or just because there's a lot of stuff going around, I mean, that's the definition of a preventative. Oh my God. Or what I mean, you could even get to them in the summer just to boost their immune system. Then you would give 1 tablespoon just once a day. Adults and me and Josiah's age, we would take 2 to 3 tablespoons once a day. Anywho, okay, let me chime in. Let me see, y'all. Let me see. Okay. So there's that. Black elderberry. Fructose, purified water. So yeah. Contains no dairy, gluten-free. Herbal blend, multiple types of ginger. Yeah, this stuff is golden. You want to look at the price though? Shout out to my mom. Oh, did she take the price? Oh my God, I think she took the price tag off. Yeah, I think she took the price tag off because my mom's so humble like that. But anyways, it was, I want to say either 25 or 35. So it was expensive, but I'm not lying when I say it's worth it. Because I actually like felt myself getting body aches, and I had a bad cough for a little bit, for about like an hour or two, and I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna get it. I took some of this stuff, and in the morning I was better. And you guys know that I had the flu last year, and that's usually, whenever I get sick, that is the first sign. The first sign is body aches. But y'all, like, I'm swearing by this stuff. It's so good. I would also recommend vitamin D drops, especially if you live in the northern country. That I still want to get for my children. Is big on vitamin C, which is still good, but vitamin D is also where it's at, and I want to get some of those as well. Also, eating a little bit healthier. Trying to give my kids more I know I'm thinking about doing smoothies because Lily and Dominic still do not eat the greatest when it comes to vegetables. They do eat really good with fruit. They eat whole grains. Lily eats good protein like chicken and things like that. Dominic does not. But yeah. So anyways, I just wanted to tell you guys about that. As of now, nobody is sick. But yeah, like I haven't been to church in 4 weeks. We haven't gone out in a while. Yeah, and then I cleaned my house like crazy. Dad was just up here. So yeah, that is all the updates. Lily did not want to go back to school today, y'all, which I understand. I gotta fold me some clothes. Lily, say hi. Mommy hasn't vlogged in a while.
Hi.
Did you have the flu last week?
Yeah.
You did. And y'all saw that grocery haul I did with all that food? The kids barely... The one time I buy like a ton of food from Sam's Club, because I've been saying I'm going to do that, the kids barely ate it because Josiah took a day off last week. Dominic was off when I was off with Lily, and then he went to school 2 days last week. But Lily was off the whole week, and she barely wanted to eat the first 2 days. So, oh, hello, mister. So all that food barely got eaten. So, I mean, this weekend we've been devouring it, but yeah. Did you like having Daddy home this weekend? I didn't vlog any of that just because, I don't know. They were just like so enthralled with him being here that I just forgot. But yeah, I'm going to try and capture some moments of tonight. I want to get him dancing in a minute, but I don't know if you can get copyrighted. I know you can for songs, but I don't know if you can for movies. I would assume. So yeah, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to show y'all this casserole when I get it out. You guys, so here's the leftovers. Don't mind, that side's just burnt because there was nothing there. But this looks so good. It was broccoli, chicken, rice. It's those pasta North side, the cheddar broccoli with the soup. And then I just put cheese inside and out. It's so good, y'all. Oh my god. The Kisses cookies and in Christmas. But they're the Valentine's ones. It's like white chocolate and milk chocolate. It's so bomb, y'all. So I'm going to show you guys that if I do that later. And I'm going to try and give the kids an early bath because it is, let me show y'all. I still have not adjusted this, don't judge me. It's really 5:11. And Dominic has not taken a nap today, and he woke up at 7 o'clock. So he's probably going to go to sleep around 6 or 7. I'm hoping more towards 7 because if he goes to sleep around 6, he'll probably wake up a lot in the middle of the night. So, yeah. But I'm going to get off here and do dinner and bath time, and I'll get back to y'all.
You hurt me, you did, several times. It hurts to admit that we're no different. I find it hard to commit, but you don't even try. Still I'm better with than without you. Oh, I'm on it, I want it, but why?
he's gonna take a shower later. It was just getting too late. It's like almost 7 o'clock. He hasn't taken a nap. When I give them a bath upstairs, they usually take a bath for like 30 to 40, not 40 minutes, but like 20 to 30 minutes. So I'm gonna give them each, like, I'm gonna put her in the shower and give him a little bath. Josiah needs a shower too. No, careful. Baking cookies. It was just a lot going on. It's 7 o'clock. Dominic is still not asleep, which is fine, but then I ended up giving Lily a shower. I just brought him upstairs to play with toys while I gave her a shower. And then I ended up still deciding to make cookies, which is fine, but then the kids were fighting and a lot. So I didn't film that. But here's what the cookies are turning out. The texture of them is the bomb. Random Monday night. Hey you guys. So I never ended the vlog yesterday. It was kind of a hectic night. Like, it started off like a chill afternoon. It was a good day at work. The kids all had a great day at school. I made myself an afternoon coffee. It's 3:30. Yes, honey. Anyways, but then like around 7:45, it started to get, all the kids were fussy. All the kids were like kind of at each other's throat. And mind you, Dominic didn't take a nap. Sissy didn't take a nap. It was the first day back at school since she was sick. And I'm like, okay, we need to go to bed. Dominic gave me the hugest meltdown that he's had in a long time. Like, he was throwing all the clothes in the room. He ran downstairs. I let him run downstairs once, and then I got him again. Guys, I'm gonna admit, I usually give in just because I don't like, I don't mind temper tantrums, but I don't like fighting with my kids. You know what I mean? Like, physically, like, he just kept running away from me and stuff. So lots of times I'll do the wait it out method where I wait a few minutes and then I try again. But I was so upset last night. Not just upset, but the kids were fussy. Like, I could tell they were tired and they just were fighting me, Lily and Dominic. And making cookies was not the greatest idea because they were all just too tired for that. So he had a fit for about 15 minutes and he finally went to sleep by 8:30. But for a 3-year-old, I feel like staying awake from 6:45 to 8:30 at night was just, and I know what some of you are going to say, he's overtired, you should have put him to sleep earlier. I tried rocking him at 6:30, again at 7 o'clock. And usually when he does this, he is out. The reason why, when George isn't here, why it's so hard for me to have a schedule, like, I'm still on a schedule, but I usually lay Lily down asleep on the couch. I turn off all the lights and I give Dominic something quiet to play with while she falls asleep, and then I bring her upstairs. Because I don't like leaving Dominic alone downstairs, obviously. And sometimes I'll have Josiah watch him for a few minutes, but guys, I don't feel like that's Josiah's responsibility. Like, sometimes it takes me 20, 30 minutes to get her to sleep. I don't feel like that's Josiah's responsibility to watch his siblings longer than 10 minutes. That's just my philosophy. And plus, Josiah sometimes has to do homework. He had to take a shower last night. And he studied one more time for his math test. So, like I said, I just don't feel like that's kids' responsibilities to watch, unless he's like 16 or something. Anywho, So that's why sometimes it's just so hard, because when George was here, I brought Lily up every night in her room. We read a book, we said our prayers, we talked for a little bit, and I laid in her bed until she went to sleep with her. And then when Dominic was ready, I put him to sleep. And then I put Josiah to sleep. That is my ideal situation. That's what I did with Josiah when he was their age. Obviously, he was the only one when he was Lily's age, 5, because I was pregnant with her. But yeah, I would say his prayers, I would sing to him, I would tuck him in his room, and it was very, set. But it's just so hard when you have 3 kids and you're a single parent. Lots of times people's husbands work late, so sometimes, even when you're not a single parent, it's just so hard. So, just in case